Hello and welcome to True Guidance Tarot. I'm Adriana Teodoro-Dier. I'm a spiritual medium and intuitive reader. I've got a message for Scorpio today, kind of a funny, offbeat kind of message for Scorpio today. And to let you know how this works, I've asked my guides and spirit to come through with a message through the cards that's going to be specific but also deeply meaningful for you as you navigate on your spiritual journey. As this is a group reading, the message may be speaking straight to you, or it may be that you need this spiritual information as you process what's happening to you this week. Or maybe something else that I haven't thought about. If you're new to this channel, I welcome you and really encourage you to subscribe so that you can stay in contact with this supportive information as you go through your spiritual journey every week. So let's get straight to your reading. Scorpio, I have to say, it's almost like it's too good to be true. You feel like it's too good to be true, and there's part of you that's just not trusting it. So let's go straight in. The energy around you this week is the sun, and I'm so excited to see this card for you. They said to me the idea of illumination. So many things becoming clear, many things becoming successful, and you're actually feeling quite good in this energy. It's really funny. You're embracing this energy. You're recognizing it as a reward for your hard work. So you've seen some good breakthroughs. You understand the progress you've been making. And there's really a feeling of celebration with this card, like big soul celebration. So taking time to be very grateful and proud of yourself for the work you've been doing. You respond with the King of Pentacles energy. And what I love about these two cards, we've got the star kind of sunny thing here, and it's echoed here on the earth, but it's in metallic, it's in brass. So that feeling of enlightenment has like pulled down to the ground for you. So you're feeling like it's very much rooted now in your life. So this esoteric kind of spiritual success is now filtered down, and it's like, it's there, like gravity has a pull on it. I just feel like there's a sense of richness with this card. Like I said, it's in gold or it's in metal. So this is not just an idea. It's really pulled down as something precious into your world. And you're acknowledging that it's part of your world. Now, I say you're acknowledging that it's part of your world, but there's part of you that's still kind of like, is it too good to be true? Can I really trust this? So let me explain what I have here. I've got the Nine of Wands, I've got the World, and I've got the Knight of Swords flying into my lovely world. And so it's kind of like you're anticipating the other shoe to drop, or you're anticipating the sabotage. You're anticipating something negative is going to happen because something so positive has been happening. You're like, okay, where is that? Where is it? So I'm getting the feeling like your true goal, the end of your heart's desire hasn't quite hit the earth yet. It hasn't quite hit your world yet. But you're expecting it. That's our Nine of Wands here. You're expecting it, but you're also expecting this relationship. Now, this Nine of Wands card, I would not necessarily want to spend a lot of time with this Nine of Wands card. He's a pretty aggressive, blunt, kind of cold energy. So, and it's this energy of attack. You know, I just feel like he's wanting to attack my world, and she's embracing. It's this lovely soft moment, and he's riding in with this very I don't want to generalize that masculine is cutting, but it's that very critical kind of unemotional, unempathetic kind of energy that is just like it wants to burst your bubble. It wants to kind of tear down everything you've been building here. So this is like that critical naysayer energy over here. And it occurs to me that this may not be something that's you're anticipating. This may be something that's in your environment. So as you're approaching the fullness of your goal, as your spiritual or metaphysical pregnancy is coming to full term, you've got some naysayers over here. And it's also that maybe you don't have It's also that you're anticipating that there's going to be naysayers. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like you think you're going to give birth to this very ugly child that people are going to immediately shun, or people aren't going to accept your creative idea, or they're not going to accept your new self. And they'll be unable to palate really who you've become. And all they'll want to do is tear it apart. And so this can be happening inside and outside of you at the same time, because if you're anticipating it's going to happen, it's like you're already setting the stage to invite that energy into your vibration. So if you're expecting a sabotage from the outside and you're starting to sabotage it from the inside by doubting it, you are going to attract a saboteur. You're going to attract someone who is going to put a wrench in your plans. So I just find this so interesting, because when I look at where we started the reading, you're really at home with all of this. Oh, I see. Okay. You're really at home with this progress, but it's almost like, and I know we talked about pregnancy last week, but it's almost like you're afraid to bring the baby to full term. You're okay with it when it's incubating inside of you. You're okay with going to the doctor and getting these checkups and seeing like, yeah, the baby's growing just right, but you are so afraid to release that baby into the world. And when that baby is out in the world, we don't have control over what happens to it. People can say whatever they want to it. They can think whatever they want to think about it. They can accept it or not accept it. And that's what's terrifying to us. And there's a part of you that believes that whatever this thing is, whether it's a new phase of your identity, a new project, like I said, this can be many different things and many different things at once. There's a part of you that believes it's just not going to be accepted, that it doesn't have a place. And the thing is, the presence of the swords, this is in your mind. It's not real. Practically speaking, of course, when you change, there are people that can't accept it, and there are people that can accept it. But that's really not your problem, because that has to do with the other person. Your problem right now is that there's a part of you that can't accept the fullness of this desire, that can't accept the beauty of this desire. So you're okay to accept the small bit of it, the little, like I said, the doctor checkups, the check-ins, they're like, yeah, it's going well, it's progressing. But the thought of bringing this thing all the way out into the world, giving birth, like I said, the full term, really putting it out there, that is just so scary to you. And, a little bit, I feel like I'm repeating myself, so I hope that it's helping to drive the point home. Because the problem is not in the nature of the thing itself. It's not in what you've asked for. It's now how you're feeling about it. And if you're not feeling completely at home with this, if you're not completely feeling like it's okay, like you've given yourself permission to have it, when it comes, it is going to be sabotaged, either by you or by the outside or by both. So this is just a little heads up. You still have some time. The 9 of Wands, we're not quite there yet. We're almost there. So you are very close to giving birth. And isn't it funny, 9 of Wands, that carry a baby full term is 9 months, right? So it's like we're almost there. We're almost at term. So make sure that you do some work inside yourself to see exactly what is it about this desire or this new self that I've asked for that I'm not totally comfortable with. What is it that I'm not totally believing in or that I feel won't be accepted? So this is more of just making you aware and asking you to ask yourself some questions so that when the baby does come full term, you can just enjoy it being there. You can just really relish in the fullness, in the power, in the joy. I mean, this card by itself, I don't know how you feel towards it, but it's just, to me, it's so beautiful. The greens and the harmony, and so that the love, the green is the heart chakra, what do you call this thing, the purple, the universe, your crown chakra, and she's holding a little part of the world, just like they fell on the floor, but just like the sun and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is holding a little piece of the sun, but this is now you holding the moon, the unconscious desire, the fullness and the rebirth of yourself. So really, make the most of that inner time this week, because it's really important that you accept and embrace whatever this world card is meaning to you. So again, thanks for joining me this week. I really enjoyed doing your reading. That was just that was a beautiful reading. And I am doing a lot of different stuff these days to help people connect with their higher truths and with their intuitions. In addition to these YouTube videos, I'm also doing some tarot classes, and they're all online. If that's interesting to you, go ahead and check out my website, trueguidancetarot.com. It's under classes. And if you'd like some more specific help about your path and what's really going on in your life, I am offering some one-on-one readings, and you can also check that out, trueguidancetarot.com. Otherwise, I wish you a great week, and I'll see you next time.